Hi, lovelies. Welcome to the free weekly reading with me, Sarah Martucci, your local psychic medium, certified crystal healer, paranormal investigator, house blesser, grilled cheese eating, Sasquatch enthusiast, Duchess of Donuts. You're welcome. All right. For those of you guys that have never been here before, this is where I pull 3 piles of cards. You pick any and all piles that you're drawn towards. And I talk about some of the astrofuckery that is at play at the moment. Now, looky here, y'all. We have the last of the eclipses, at least for the season, coming up in December, on December the 3rd/4th, depending on which time zone you live in. It's on the 3rd if you're in Pacific time at like 11 o'clock, 11:30 at night. And so that would make it around 2 o'clock in the morning on the Eastern seaboard over here. So depending on where you are, it's either the 3rd or the 4th. Feel free, I think, celebrate or do something towards it on the 3rd, that evening of the 3rd. That way you can catch the most potency from it. But listen, y'all, this one's going to be in the sign of Sagittarius. And this is also the last for a couple decades in the sign of Gemini and Sagittarius, these eclipses that we've been having. So with Sagittarius being on the south node, this is like around something that we've got to let go. Abso-fucking-lutely. I think what's interesting around that too is like we've got a new moon here. So new moons are about like opening up new doorways, planting new seeds. It's like a new moon on fucking steroids, right? We're gonna be hearing that for fucking weeks. So I'll be a part of that too. Fine, fuck it. But yeah, it's a new moon on steroids. So it's interesting that we're not only letting go of something here, but like that letting go literally helps plant a new seed around where it is that we have Sagittarius sitting in our chart. So make sure you get like a free natal chart. Check out and see what house Sagittarius is sitting in for you. And make sure that you pay attention to the themes of that house. Par example, my rising sign is Leo, so Sagittarius is in my 5th house. That's around fun. That's around like creative projects. That's around gambling and, sports and kids and, good shit. So this is the house of fun, usually where Leo resides. So for me, at least what's been coming up for me a lot lately has been my creative projects. I know you guys have noticed lately I haven't been doing the makeup and mediumship. I haven't really had the support. Haven't really had the resources in order to get that done. So there's also like finding a happy space in order to like just let that fucking go. And when it comes back around, I'm hoping by April again, I can start up like season 2. Maybe we'll just do it in seasons. I can get back to it and start doing my thing around that time. But for the meantime, I've got to let it go. I've put it out there. I've done my fucking thing. And hopefully I can get back to it. Has it been difficult? Yep. Have I been upset about that? That's putting it lightly. But I think what's important is, I think also too, with like the letting go of whatever is going on with that Sagittarius theme for you, recognizing that again, this is opening up a new doorway for something new and fresh to evolve here. So maybe just letting go of the way that things are happening right now, and maybe by the time April rolls back around again, or the next eclipse season starts turning up, I can get back to what I love to do with my creative projects, and really start like putting out some really good work. Both maybe with the makeup and mediumship, and you guys, I haven't been able to do like any real jewelry this year. So last year was like once a week, every week, every Wednesday I was pumping out a piece. So which made me supremely happy. But I just don't. There's just no time for that where I am currently. So again, just kind of letting that go. Everything's going to be okay. Knowing too that like I get to evolve this. I get to maybe try something different come next season, or whatever here that I'm letting go of. Hey, maybe a fresh new idea pops up and I can build upon what I've previously already done with this. So even though we're letting go of stuff, even though maybe we're letting go of things that are supremely important to us, just recognize again, it's the clearing of the way so that new seeds can be planted. Something bigger and better and brighter should be showing up in this space. But we gotta let go first. And I don't know about you guys, but I like to hold on with a fucking death grip. So I have a certain idea of the way that I see something going. And so, I want it to go in that way. And sometimes, or at least I've had to learn it, especially over this last year, my God, go with the flow. That's been a major fucking theme. Go with the fucking flow. So I think for me, and hopefully if I can pass on anything for this, the solar eclipse coming up here on the 3rd, 4th, like just go with the fucking flow and let it fucking go. I think with Sagittarius here too. What wisdom have you gleaned from letting go? What have you learned from these situations or people or whatever the fuck's going on here that you've got to let go of? What wisdom have you learned from this that can help carry you forward? And again, help you to plant new seeds for something better and more fresh and more bright, maybe something more truly aligned to your ideology with Sagittarius here, or maybe the way that you see the world, or maybe the way that you interpret, maybe also like religiously or esoterically, the way that you absorb the world and you see the world, and maybe even the way that you feel about yourself. So hold on tight. Yeah, eclipses are a bumpy ride. And usually the effect lasts around like 6 months. So, you know, just hold on tight, guys. Everything's going to be okay. And we got this. And this is also always a lesson in learning to let go and trusting that something better is going to show up in its place. Fuck yeah. Last thing I want to say about this week, I think it's on December 1st, Neptune finally goes direct. Holy Jesus. And usually Neptune's, you know, retrograde for half the year anyways. It doesn't really make much of a difference, but I noticed, maybe you guys noticed too, that whenever Neptune goes direct or it retrogrades, there's like crazy fucking shit going on. So I also want to say this week, pay attention to your dreams. What are your dreams saying to you? Write them down. I feel like even by saying that, a couple of you were like, oh shit. So really pay attention to your dreams. What are they saying to you? What are they offering you? What other wisdom, maybe that during the day that you are unable to like face or hear or absorb, maybe your dreams are helping you to kind of really tune in and say, okay, I understand the message at play. I'm here to trust myself. And hopefully, most importantly, find your happiness, for fuck's sake. All right, you guys, enough of this astrofuckery, enough of it. And I'll be posting up more, articles from other astrologers that I love and adore and, follow. I'll share all the stuff with you guys, so hold on to your titties. Here we fucking go. If you guys are interested, follow me to the next screen where I'm going to lay out the 3 piles of cards. Pick any and all that you're drawn to. See you guys in a sec. All right, card pile number 1. All right, here's your fucking cards. All right, the first card you got is the Ace of Wands. Oh, my nose ring is all kind of, ooh, send help, Guy Fieri. Your second card is Major Arcana card. Talk about major change, major evolution. You got the Fool. Make it happen. And the final card you got is the King of fucking Wands. Listen to me right now. There's a new opportunity this week to start over fresh or to start something brand fucking new. We have to let go of what's been holding us back. We have to fucking go. My feeling is that maybe there's a leadership position we keep being called towards. So either within the family or possibly at work here. This could even be within a relationship situation where you finally are saying, okay, enough of this. I'm sick of waiting. I'm ready to fucking make something happen. So look, I want to say that fortune favors the bold with you guys this week. So hold on tight, hold on to your titties. This is fucking amazing. You are inspired out your butthole. Is that a thing? Because it is now. This is just amazingness. But you got to be bold around this. You got to take the natural leadership position that you keep being called towards. And I want to say too, with the Fool, like, what have you learned from everything that you've been through so far? Kind of going along with the Sagittarius, solar eclipse too. So remember everything that you've learned so far, what has gotten you to this space, and these nuggets of gold that you can carry with you going forward so you can continue to be inspired, continue to be the leader that you naturally are, and change your life for the fucking better. This is a brand new start in every way, shape, and form. This is inspired, passionate, beautiful shit at play. Go, go, go be free. Go be free. What are you still doing here? Go. This is exciting. Goodbye. Congrats. All right. And if you picked card pile number 2, here's your beautiful cards. Your first one is the 2 of Wands. Your second card is the 10 of fucking Cups. And the third card you got is the fucking Sun, a major arcana card. Oh my God, let's talk about it. Okay, listen to me. With the 2 of Wands here, this is feeling as though we've had to make a decision, and it wasn't an easy one, okay? Really sitting down and looking at like what my ambitions are? What is it that I truly fucking want? What am I passionate about? Now, with the 10 of Cups showing up here, may this decision be based upon your happiness, your bliss, your ease, like whatever the fuck, your contentment here. You really need to go towards like what is calling to you in terms of like making your life happy and feeling at ease and being happy. And I'm going to say happy 54 like more times. Just listen, with Cups here, this is also a lot of times talking about our relationships. So I want to say the Two of Wands here. Maybe we had to choose between two people. Maybe we had to choose between ourselves and another, or there was like a feeling here around that. This could even be around business or other relationships besides love. But usually with the Cups here, this is love involved some way, somehow. Platonic, romantic, doesn't fucking matter. I want to say with the Sun though, just maybe there's a fear and worry that like we're afraid to like take off and do something here. But the Sun is reminding us that like, look, the end result is like, this is the ultimate card for success and prosperity and radiance and good energy, like literally giving you everything that you want here. So my way that I'm going to interpret pile number 2 is that where your thoughts go, energy flows, and around your decisions, go towards what you do want this week. And shockingly enough, what you want shows up for you. Holy fucking shit. Holy fucking shit. Holy fucking shit. So do not let the fear and worry guide you here this week. We don't have time or patience for that. Focus on what you do want, where your energy, where your passion, where your ambitions lie, and go towards that. Your contentment, your happiness, your ease, your good health, your vitality, your joy and success is waiting for you on the other end of your fear. Work through it, face yourself, and trust that where you're being guided, what you're being called towards, wants you to. Fuck yes. All right, and finally, if you picked card pile number 3, here's your beautiful cards. Your first one is the 4 of Swords. Your second card is the 8 of Coins. And the final card is another major arcana card. You got Temperance. So I think this one is kind of saying this week with the 4 of Swords here, mentally we need to sit down and we need to take a rest. We need some solitude for a second in order to think clearly. We like literally need to like maybe just go lay in your fucking bed and take a second to like meditate on what it is that we're working on going forward. And I want to say with the 8 of Coins here, this is literally our craftsmanship. This is our productivity. This is like the work that we're putting out into the world. And so something needs a rework here or we need to figure this out. And with Temperance showing up, we need to find the balance with this. Maybe you've been working your cutie patootie off and you need a fucking break. Okay, let's be honest. Another interpretation of this is feeling as though maybe I haven't been able to do any of the things that I've wanted to do. And now I need to get inspired, or now I need to start putting my energy and my mental and my physical energy into getting this work done. How do I have steady employment here? Maybe is a question that's kind of going around what you're doing. So maybe a part of this too is like, maybe there's a creative venture here that we're trying to get out in the world. Maybe we're an entrepreneur and we're starting to start a new business. Maybe it feels like we've been running our fucking wheels and we haven't been getting anywhere. So this 3 card pull this week for pile number 3, sit down, shut the fuck up for a second, tune in, quiet your mind, and really kind of ask yourself, how can I find the balance within my situation here? I think it's interesting too, whenever Temperance shows up, I even want to tell you, call on spirit, call on your people in spirit, ask them to show you a sign around maybe what your next steps need to be. If you feel like it's difficult, you don't know which way to go, or maybe even here, this is just like really learning to tune in and trust yourself and find a better balance around work and leisure, or work and home, or work and mental health. Somewhere here, we've got to find a better balance because it's too much. Either we're doing too much or we're not doing enough. And where is that sweet spot for you? So really start looking at your week ahead. Maybe this is simple as like looking at your schedule and say, I want to work 3 days a week. 9 to 5, and that would make me supremely happy. Maybe you're starting your own business and you got to like just start with a schedule is what I want to say to you. Maybe it's a weird thing, but I think that looking at your schedule and really making sure that that's aligned and you're doing what's needed there really sets the tone for everything else that you do. So sit down, be practical, be logical. I think with swords and essentially with air and earth showing up here with this card pull, like We need to be logical and practical around our next steps. But first, we need to be quiet. We need to tune in and listen to what it is that we truly want. That moment of silence is going to give us enough time for that answer to float to the top. And then we got to find a way to balance it out so we can get what we want. But just know that your hard work is going to pay off. We just need a little more balance here so that you aren't dead or completely exhausted by the end of it. Fair? All right, I hope that's fair. All right, you guys, I hope that you enjoyed the free weekly reading. Middle fingers for no, caw for yes. Let me know. Any and all feedback helps me to grow. Let me know which pile that you picked. Did it resonate for you? Did you guys enjoy this? Are you guys scared shitless about the eclipse coming up? Please don't be. Look, we all are, but please don't be. Again, whatever we got to let go of here has needed to go for some time. So how the fuck do we let it go? Realign, find where it is that we're supposed to be, or at least open up space for that new beginning that we've been hoping for to show itself, to reemerge. We got this, no matter what. I'm going to be here by you guys' side, down in the trenches, going through it my fucking self. So don't worry, I'll have feelings about it. I'm sure for the messages of hope. Tune in then. And if you guys need anything, you know where to find me. Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much for trusting me and letting me be here to pull these cards for you and do the free weekly every week. It's my absolute fucking joy and honor. I love you guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye.